Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So I know you guys love what you see, right? This is a 5x5 soft Swiss lace closure. So if you guys want to know how I achieve this beautiful stunning look, please stay to the end of this video. Welcome back to my channel once again. In today's video, I'm gonna be walking you guys through the process on how I ventilated a 5x5 closure, and also telling you guys the pattern I used in ventilating. So without much being said, let's head to the video. As you see here, I've already went ahead to ventilate some parts of the base section of camera. So what we're basically doing is passing your pin through the net, bring out 3 strands of hair, because we're going to be working with 3 strands of hair for the base section. Pass it through the loop, and then you ventilate. For my ventilating pattern, I'm using the vertical method, which is the straight line method, but also an in-between pattern. In-between pattern is basically you ventilating one hole, skipping a hole, and ventilating the other hole. Then you see that hole you skipped, on top of it you now start your ventilation on top of the hole that you ventilate. I don't know, I'm going to give you guys a close-up of what I'm doing, so you guys will see actually what I'm talking about. But if you look closely, you will see that I ventilated a hole, skip a hole, ventilated the other hole. Now that hole that I skipped is where I ventilated from, and I'm picking 3 strands of hair. Because reason I pick 3 strands of hair is because when I'm going to sew down my closure, the closure that is the back section is going to be thick enough to cover the bundle, which is the weft of your hair while sewing. So that's why I'm picking 3 strands of hair while ventilating. And I practically think that 3 strands of hair should be the highest strands you pick whenever you're ventilating your closure, whether base section or the body, depending on how thick the hair density is. Plus, I'm working with the double split knotting, that is passing my pin through the net, bring out 3 strands of hair, pass it through the hole, pick one side. You're gonna say yes, pick one side, knot it, pick the other side and knot it. That's basically how you do the double split knot. So this is where I leave you guys to continue watching. I'll come back to explain the necessary parts later.
Like a cop car. Hey. I make you say, throwing the buck in the latest drop. I got stopped by a lady cop. She got me thinking I could date a cop. Cause her uniform pants were so tight. She read me my rights. She put me in a call. She cut off all the lights. She said I have the right to remain silent. Yeah. 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 Ventilating. Yeah. 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 Bobby Ventilating though. Yeah, we can hear the angels calling us. Yeah, we can see the sunrise before us. Yeah, and when I'm in that thing, I make that body sing. You know what I mean? Hey. Like a cop car. Hey. I make you say, throwing the buck in the latest drop. I got stopped by a lady cop. She got me thinking I could date a cop.
So I'm all done with the base section. This is how it should look. Moving over to the body of the closure, I am working with the diagonal pattern, also known as the slanted pattern, and it's still the same technique that we use for the base that we're using for the body of the closure. It's just, basically passing your pin through the net, bring out 3 strands of hair, passing it through the loop, tie one side, tie the other side, and then bring out your hair, and that's how you get your knot. So that's basically what we're doing in the body of the closure. The only thing that is quite different in this body of the closure is the pattern that we're using to ventilate. Remember, in the base section, we worked with the we worked with the vertical method, which is the in-between pattern. But now with the body, we're working with the diagonal pattern of ventilation. People call it slanted, people call it diagonal, whichever one works best for you, but just know it's a diagonal, also known as slanted pattern. Okay, so I will leave you guys also to watch it. I'll call back to explain necessary parts later.
So tight, she read me right. She put me in a call. She cut off all the lights. She said I have the right to remain silent. Yeah. 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 Ventilating. Yeah.
And while you guys are enjoying this video, do you guys love my music? I don't know, I did a little change of music in my video, and I hope you guys really love it because I'm enjoying the music that YouTube gave me.
Don't appreciate the time I put into the Ventilating. Bobby Ventilating now. Yeah, we can hear the angels calling us. Yeah, we can see the sunrise before us. Yeah, and when I'm in that thing, I make that body sing. You know what I mean?
So I'm almost done with this part of the hair. Now moving on to the second side, this is the part I want to even explain. I know most ventilators struggle with the other side of the closure, like is when you're ventilating the left hand side. But let me tell you the parts that works best for me. Like, let me tell you the technique I use that works best for me. So while I'm moving on to the other side, it's still the same diagonal pattern, but the way I pick the hair is what that is different. If you look closely, when I was ventilating the right hand side of the hair, I picked the hair from on top. I pass my pin through the net, bring out 3 strands of hair, pass it under the hole. Now pick hair from the top. Like, when you bring out a hair, now you just pick the hair from it, not one side. Pick the hair and not the other side. That is how we did the front, right? Yes. But now this left hand side is quite different, because the way I pick the hair is different from the way I pick the hair on the other side. Now when I'm ventilating, I'm passing my pin through the net while taking 3 strands of hair. knotting it from under, taking the other part of the hair, also knotting it from under. I don't know which other best way to explain it, but I feel like if you watch my hand closely, you'll be able to understand what I was trying to explain. It's so easy to do, I tell you. You can also tilt the mannequin to the position you want it. I tilt mine to the side which is best comfortable for me, and yeah, there you have it. So this is where I'm going to leave you guys to continue watching. I'll come back to explain the necessary part, which is the hairline, because I hold your hand when I say this. The hairline is what makes your closure. So I'll see you guys when I'm at the hairline. Enjoy the video, guys. So now we are at the final part of the closure, which is the hairline, and the hairline can be either two to three strands, 2 strands and 1 strands of hair, but I'm only using 2 and 1 strands of hair. If you look closely, you'd see that my hairline is divided into three sections. So I'm making 2 strands of hair for the down part. Moving up, I'll be picking 1 strand. I'm also using the scattered pattern. The scattered pattern is just randomly picking hairs into the hole without direction. That is, you don't need any direction at all when you're making this particular hairline. You know, we're not going with vertical, we're not going with diagonal, we're just doing it scattered, like randomly. Any hole, any hair you want to feel, just fill it in, just like that. Any place you feel is a little scanty and you don't want to, you're not doing a scanty hair, you can just fill in the hole. So yes, that's basically what it is. So I'm just going to leave you guys to see the final result. So guys, we are done with the closure. Can you see the hairline? Do you see how clean this closure is? This is how your closure should be looking even before you put in your straightener. I say straightener, even before you put in your hot comb rather. So yeah, this is basically all for today's video. I hope you guys loved it. I hope you find it really helpful. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Let me know what other video you guys love me to make, because obviously I am going to be posting the wigging part of this video. Okay, thank you all so much for watching. Turn on your post notification, like, comment, and also subscribe, and I'll see you all in my next video. Bye.